Yeah.
It's a problem, the voice of people, the voice for the voiceless in this country.
Yes,
Yeah,
today is
yeah.
Saturday,
Yeah.
the 14th day
Yeah.
of January
Yeah.
2017, and this month is going so very slowly. But we had the parking meter people here on Tuesday.
Yeah, so
they spoke,
yes, yes.
and they said they'll be coming back on the different stations where
Yeah.
they pay for time,
Yeah.
at prime time,
Yes.
to speak about the parking meters. So there
But I
was
give me a program free.
you gave them a program, but
Yeah.
we're gonna come back.
Yes,
The
yes.
next time they
Yeah.
were gonna pay you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Kit Nascimento
Yeah.
and two of the other guys
Yeah.
were there. He's the PR for them.
Yeah.
Now also the Broadcasting Authority,
Yes.
Ghana Broadcasting Authority, there's confusion there. And we hope that Prime Minister Nagamutu will do something. If the chairman is gone, let us get a proper committee going. Let them do some work and let us have some decisions made regarding the radio stations and the TV stations and all of
And
that.
about 70 years now I apply for. Now, 70 years ago, I applied for radio license. To the PUB time. To the bar jack time.
See, it's a discrimination
Yeah.
against the rest of the people
Yeah.
of this country when you are not getting your license so that the rest of the country can see. It's
That's
a
right,
discrimination against the people in Linden,
Yeah.
the people in Letem, the people
In
in
Berbice.
Essequibo Coast, and the people in Berbice.
Barbie says.
And that's a dereliction of duty by Mr. Nagamutu. I understand he says I'm critical of him, but I have to be critical if he's not doing what he's supposed to do. Because, you see, one of the things that we have, which I congratulate Mr. Granger for bringing back law and order in this country and making people accountable. He said, Mr. Granger made a statement that we must hold the ministers and officials, public officials, their feet to the fire. And he's right about that, because over the last, especially the last 15 years and under Jagdeer's administration, we have had a level of disorder and dislocation in this society that this government has inherited. Take, for instance, we have not had local government elections for 20 years. The very basic things, giving the people the right, and they made all kinds of excuses.
Yeah.
Look, your license, because you are one of the pioneers in this country as far as
Yeah.
broadcasting is
I'm a
concerned.
Nagamutu know about that.
And
Nagamutu
you-
wouldn't know about that.
The viewers would have
Yeah.
seen before the
Yeah.
program
Yeah.
the extent to
Yeah.
which you went to
Went.
bring to their attention and to the government, the PPP's
Yeah.
attention,
Yeah.
the disasters in this country, not only in terms of bad living conditions,
Yeah.
the flooding, the bad roads,
Yes.
and so on,
How people-
which this government is trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, the budget is this budget, which is the biggest budget we have had. An interesting thing about this budget is that we have not borrowed any money from anywhere. Yes, we have had to, people will have had, is going to have to pay some extra taxes, and those 32,000 business people who have never paid tax or did pay little tax will have to pay their share. I have to pay $36,000 a month. People who are earning, and I don't earn more than $2,000 a month. So why is it people who are earning millions of dollars, business people, are not paying their full share? So that the ordinary people who are now being taxed, we could have that kind of relief.
Yes.
What is our real?
Yeah, well, also, there's a question of foreign currency.
Yeah.
You hear one thing from
That's right.
Dr. Gobind
Yeah,
Ganga
yeah.
from the central bank saying
One
that
is
we
saying
have
you gotta
enough.
give away, yes.
Then the commercial banks
Yeah.
are saying
You're not.
we don't have.
Yes.
And then I think the private sector commission said they're going to investigate and let us know what it is, you know. Because when you go to these commercial banks, what people are saying that Republic Bank is a Trinidad bank, is it? That maybe we don't know.
We
you
have
know.
shareholders in it, maybe.
Yeah, but what is happening is maybe they keep aside some money for
Themselves?
for other purposes,
Yeah.
you know. Yes. Because Barbados and Trinidad are experiencing currency problems.
What do you
Even
like
Suriname
about
too.
broadcast license and so on?
Yes, we need to have speedy action to ensure that you have a full committee and they're taking action on these matters.
But did you see
There's
the-
no chairman
the-
right
the
now.
chairman for the NCN has resigned, Bish Prasad.
Bish Pandey.
Bish Pandey,
Yes.
who I think is related to one of these fellows who are ministers in the government.
Okay.
So we need to bring these things to the attention of the public, that we need to put aside any form of corruption or discrimination. We cannot let that continue in this new government. One of the things all of us have said during the election
Yes.
time, that we wanted fundamental change. Change was the word, you know.
Yeah.
Change was the word. So, and people are looking.
Not exchange.
No,
Change.
not exchange.
Yeah.
And ordinary people in
Yeah.
this country
Yeah.
are looking forward for those changes. And they've got to fight for it.
Yeah.
They've got to organize themselves. Now that we have local government elections and you have new councillors in the NDCs, the region, and so on, we must get them to do their work. As Mr. Bulkan quite rightly said a couple of days ago, people have to change their attitude and behavior. The PPP is going around telling their elected people that they must boycott and they must sabotage the government program.
But
That is an illegal thing to do,
I see
because
Jagdeo had to
monies are being
apologize
spent. What do you say?
for Facebook post where he said that the army was involved in the breakup of what was going on at the Red House with the signpost being torn down. He had to apologize for that Facebook entry.
Yeah.
Now listen, Jagdeo has been lawless.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't sign the marriage certificate, marriage contract that the woman who he married,
Yeah.
right, he has a litany of inconsistencies that he hasn't signed. He has not been acting properly as a president. He
Yes.
didn't seem to understand that he had a fiduciary responsibility to act properly in that position as president, as Mr. Granger is doing.
Yeah.
Mr. Granger will, in modern times, will go down as a man who is going to bring back law and order in this
Yeah.
country.
Yeah, I see somebody's coming.
And we
on.
have to give them time. We have to give the government time to do these kind of things,
Yeah.
Mr. Shaw.
Now, during the PVP time, Jagdeo no attack to close my station now. Was so
No, Dragon will never do that.
Yeah.
And for Jagdeo to be defending, what legacy is he defending?
Yeah.
Dragon was a modest man. I
Yeah.
know him personally. You go and see the house he used to live in. A very modest man. Nobody can accuse him of corruption, of any form of immorality.
Who's that,
or-
Jagan?
Dragon, yes.
Yeah.
Nobody can accuse him.
Yeah.
And Jagdeo is unfit to try to defend Dragon. He can't defend Dragon. He can't defend him.
well, let me get an promo ticket.
Yeah, yeah. And,
Call in. Hello.
I see
Hello, caller.
Exxon Mobil is.
Yes.
The news are promising with the
Yeah,
oil, you know.
yeah.
Well,
this-
my concern is, are the
Let me
Guyanese
let me
people
go to
going to
the
benefit
next
from
call.
it?
Call you in. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Mr. Sharma, Ms. Sankey,
Good-
Mr. Rahman.
Good
Yeah.
afternoon.
I'm with Mr. Rahman, and I do not like hearing the voice of Mr. Jagdeo. He spent 12 years of the government, and he has done something economically, but he has thieved and he has misused this country and do a lot more concerning what he has done for the country. I mean, he has done something. I'm going to say yes. But he has no authority right now. He walked out of the parliament like Ramjatan said.
Yeah.
But he wants to meet the president when
Yeah.
he feel like calling the president.
Yeah.
He's not, this is not Ramatar running that he used to tell Ramatar what he had to do.
Yeah.
This is Granger running,
Yes.
right? And he don't have no authority to call in nobody out at this time. All the lawlessness that he did when he was in government and when PhD was in government, he wants to use the same rule as though he's sitting in the other side and thinking that he's running this country. And Gail Teixeira, and I have a lot of honor for her because, to be honest with you, I learned politics from Freedom House.
Yes.
From cleaning the same Freedom House. I know Rahman, I know Jagdeo, I
Yeah.
know Rick Rahman, I know a lot of
Yes.
PPP persons. However, they have taught us one thing, and their actions are totally different. And they have done so much wrong to us, Guyanese citizens of Guyana, not no Kulgar black people, the Guyanese citizens of this country. And I wouldn't even want to continue looking at your program or your channel anymore on Channel 6 because of Thursdays.
Thursday.
You imagine landlord and come here so now and telling a whole set of lagobago, jagobago, and that's going to do it. They're threatening the government. I don't know why Granger don't actually put them as in the place like how they had Mark Benchcott. for treason. They threatening the government, the new administration, that they will go to court. But belong to court, we're still sitting up for your station for tell people that you got
Okay.
to court.
What is your view about trying to close my station now? What is your view, personal view?
I was there when he closed it down.
Yes, right.
I was right there.
Yes.
Marama just not talking about Vashni. I went and see Vashni more than one time.
Yes.
I still see Vashni just the other day when she actually would run
Yes.
right through.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yes.
But, you know, they have no appall to actually talk to their answer now. To even apologize for nothing concerning what they have done to shit.
Okay.
This man is up on the TV, and not the TV, the TV, but because he's the guy press conference. Yeah, he's the opposition leader.
Yes.
He's PDP's head man.
Yes.
He's PDP general secretary. He alone
Well, he wants a third term.
I don't know where he wants. He got 5 doctorates that was given to him.
Yes.
He's dying enough fee.
Yes.
He's seeing that he getting aisle, and he know how much he already killed before he met Dragon dead.
Okay.
Because the amount of money that he had, because the man can't give a count, that's why the man get heart attack. He's not gonna talk about that, right? He
Yes.
was the Minister of
Okay,
Finance, and now
okay.
he's telling the
Okay.
Minister of
Okay.
Finance, but
Yes.
he ain't no going on with money. He's not the Minister of Finance
Okay,
now.
okay.
Right now,
Yeah.
Mr. Jack Dio and all you PDP people, Jack Dio is the opposition leader. Please stay right there. Right? He don't have no right to telling us about money. We're actually
Do you know it's Balmiki saying close my station now? He instruct Barger to close my station now.
He talking about US dollars and say he know how much US
Yeah,
dollars
okay.
he got. He don't know how much US
Yes.
dollars we got
Yeah.
anymore in the country because he's not the minister
Okay.
and he's not nothing for the ministry or the present administration.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Very good.
We're sorry. This number.
What is summary your view?
The difficulty we have with the
You see, during that time, Balmiki Singh instruct Barger to close my station now.
but he's still working there.
I don't know if he's still working. I know how going to get
So
ready yet.
Valmiki Singh is still operative. He has
Yeah.
problems there at this moment.
Yes. Yes.
Something needs to be done. Look, unless this government to weed out elements who were there during the PPP time
Mhm.
and sabotaging the programs of this government, we're not going to make progress.
Call in here. Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
And how are you, gentlemen?
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
See that you had a bit of rain in Georgetown,
Yes.
yeah? So,
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
all right, you got to make use of this. God
Yes,
will
yes.
come from above his blessing.
Yes.
yes.
Now, I was looking up,
Yes.
the struggle,
Yes.
And now overall, the brother saying that who they close down the station or what have you. We
Yes,
got blackout.
yes.
We got mobile.
Yes.
And what I'm saying, these notice, you got police right now there on soft cases like Monica Reed cases and all
Yes.
these cases. What they do, have a clue.
Yeah.
After they do some pick up the child
Yeah,
from.
that's right.
This camera, these footage that you have, it's
Yeah.
not the individual them on it who has done you so many wrong.
Yeah.
And I believe that those footage is evidence.
Evidence. That's the evidence. That's the evidence I have.
And they should pay the price. Because
Yeah.
whosoever they send them and do the taking
Yeah.
instruction for, let the public know
Yeah, yeah.
what went wrong
Yes.
and what was going on. Now, Mr. Jatio and Mr. Granger, Mr. Jatio is our former president,
Yes.
Mr. Granger is our current president.
Yes.
With the Red House story, also the list that sent, they don't have to go about and being sarcastic on this and 90.1 FM. They have to realize that, well, look, we are all human beings, we are all adults, and they have to do things the proper way. Now, if Mr. Jackson is going to go about and talk like the way he talks to his supporters, he's sending a bad signal. It is segregation. The Red House doesn't belong to Mr. Jackson. It is taxpayers' money. It belongs to the
Yes.
state.
Yes.
And I agree that it must return to the state.
Yes.
And stop going around and spreading propaganda.
Okay.
He had his two terms. And I don't believe the constitution needs to be changed. He must not have another term.
Yes.
They need to work on the constitution. I think the budget money has put aside to the constitution. And to to look after, to regularize this constitution. It needs to be done and needs to be done urgently. And I'm saying to the brother,
Yeah.
let's go back to the national motto.
Yes.
One people, one nation,
And destiny.
destiny.
Yes.
And then we stick there.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Good.
No, I don't want to take all the time.
Yes.
No, concerning this, this Georgetown and the mayor.
Yes. What do you think of the mayor, George?
It's sickening to see what's going on because everybody got to survive.
Yes.
Isn't it so?
That's right.
No. Let me look at it. When
Yes.
the 41 buses came out
Yes.
from South
Yes.
and
Yes.
all these buses come.
I was the man who did. I was the man who did the interview with them.
And I see the parking
Yes.
up on somebody
Yes.
by
Yes.
Street Corner there.
Yes.
Good. There's all the people from
Yes.
Georgetown come with the transportation around the area.
Yes.
Now the West Coast and the West Bank people come to Donkey City. Isn't it so? Region 4 people come and they come at the park. And I believe, to all truth, when you got this fire in the place, it is very congested for the fire service
Yes.
to get out there.
Yes.
I'm suggesting, regardless they call it a central point, remove the building, not the building, remove the service from there, impose the whole area, because it's years now with that like that, since Boredom time.
He's right.
The fire service.
The fire-
The fire
Eh,
service station.
Silent.
Relocate.
Move the fire service and put it in the area that they could function properly.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
because it's so congested.
The old place, you got the Starbucks market there,
I
and
said
then
it.
the old place in Proventin area. So
Yes.
when people come with all
Yes.
these buses from all
Yes.
parts of the country,
Yes.
they are right there.
Yes.
When you go down in the
Okay.
afternoon, go over the West Coast, West Bank,
Okay.
the market is
Yeah.
there. No matter how
Okay.
late you come out,
Okay.
from the people are there.
Okay.
And they're shoving around. I don't believe that woman knows exactly what she's doing.
Yes.
She thinks she's in the kitchen.
Okay then. Thank you very much.
They all around the place.
Thank you very much.
That's
know?
what-
Yeah.
that's
They
Thank
need
you.
to look into it because those people are stolen.
Yeah.
Thank
And every vendor there.
Okay.
Let me say that you got 4
Okay.
family in a house
Yes.
and 5,000
Yeah.
votes
Yes.
make one
Yeah.
that is so.
Yes.
And if those
Yes.
people are
Yes.
going to the next
Yes.
election, and
Yes.
she don't have a chair,
Yes.
then she must think
Yes.
long term.
Yes.
And I
Okay.
appreciate
Yeah.
that if
Yeah.
they all
Yes.
could come together, use the national
Yeah.
matter, start to
Okay, thank you very
other
much.
people as human beings.
Good.
But I believe we should use the footage
Okay.
and recall some of these people and bring justice to yourself.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
thank you. Next one.
Mr.
number-
Rahman, don't worry with the phone it. Mr. Rahman Sanki, could you recall when I were arrested?
Yes. And I'm
That's-
beaten,
that's
arrested
right.
and beaten
Beaten by the police, by the army,
by the
by the army and the police.
police.
What has been done to this man? I got all the footage. I got to show back this. I want the picture back the footage.
And the inquiry needs to be held. I think you need to have that tape
Yes.
taken to the police and say, look,
They arrested me with camera on my shoulder.
What are you going to do?
That was
with
media
this?
man, was
Yes.
selling media from the media.
No, but you got to act. Get a lawyer
Yes.
to take that video you got there and take
Yeah.
it to them, and then you can take a civil action against him. Because
But Jack the pass the order.
you have
Who do that-
physically
do that to me?
you have physically been hurt,
Yeah, yeah.
but also financially
Yeah, yeah.
been damaged.
Damaged, yes.
And then they need to pay compensation. They need to pay compensation. You see, unless individuals who have committed an act, the time has come when we have to hold people who are elected personally for things that they have violated, things that they have done. Because you have all kinds of laws, including human rights law, that people who are elected to positions of authority must know that if they violate
Look.
these laws,
That's when they arrest me. When they had the camera
if
around
they
my shoulder.
violate these kind of
Exactly.
laws,
Well, I think he believed he
then
was
they must
above
be
the law.
Personally, no, they
Yes.
must be personally liable.
Yes.
Personally liable. The state mustn't pay for the damages that they committed against you.
And look at the army was involved there too. And that was in trouble
Well,
by Jack
well,
Dew.
he ordered the
Yeah,
army.
army. To
Because
do that.
he was the army chief. He was
The army chief.
He was the head of the
Yes.
army.
Commander-in-Chief.
Commander-in-chief, yes.
Yeah, commander-in-chief.
Colony, you are here.
Yes.
Yes.
Good evening, Mr.
Okay.
Now,
The phone keep a lot of nice. The phone keep a lot of nice. You got to turn the car. Call you in the hello?
He's outside.
Yeah, yes. Morning, yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Mr. Santi and
Yes,
Isaiah.
Good
yes.
afternoon.
I must give you respect for letting the opposition that they call themselves to come and here. You know why? Because your program is voice of the people.
Yes.
And you does not discriminate against nobody.
Yes, that's true.
But what I need to know,
Yes.
what happened to forensic audit
Yes.
that went on, that these billions of dollars that these people took from us, Mr. Sharma?
Yes.
You, Mr. Sankey, me, everybody.
Yes.
I would like to know, the public would like to know, what is the government doing? What is Mr. Granger doing about the forensic audit
Yes.
with the billions of dollars? Because Mr. Sharma, if you give $1,000 for Mr. Sankey,
Okay.
you can get jail for it. You
Okay.
need to know what happened to the billions of
We
dollars.
got let you know.
Jaipur
We
comes
got
in.
we got consult Mr. Sarman. What is matter? Then we go to the President Granger.
Could I answer?
Yes.
No, what is happening now,
Yes.
and he's right what he's saying.
Yes.
We spend millions of dollars to do 50 forensic audits. What needs to happen is the law that we're bringing, the investigating body, SARA, needs to be
Yes.
established. And that legislation needs to go to the parliament. The president had ordered that that legislation be put to the last parliament. So this is at the footstep of Mr. Basil Williams. This is, the trouble with Basil is he got too many things to do. He's Minister of Legal Affairs and he's Attorney General. They're two separate things, you know.
Yes.
Look, when Dr. Fenton Ramsahoi he was the first Attorney General in this country. Attorney General, he was Minister of Legal Affairs. And the purpose of the Attorney General is to advise the government.
Yes.
This guy got two positions. So he got his foot in two places. And that is why he can't function properly. You need to separate the
Okay.
duties. Only then that
Okay.
The next one,
do
yeah.
it.
Call in. Hello.
No, that one.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Yeah.
So that's my view.
Yes.
And that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Please let Mr. Granger come on the air and
Okay.
tell us when these people are going to be put
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Call in. Call in here, please.
That's not Mr. Granger's role, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Turn down your volume, please.
I'm going to take it up here. You can't disturb me with your phone, man. I'm not tolerate that anymore about this new year. I'm going to take the phone up here. Call you in here. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Now, with this
Yeah.
problem what we have in Guyana,
Yes.
you could have 5 seats
Yeah.
in Parliament.
Yeah.
And Alliance Change could have a next 10 seats.
Yes.
And
So what you tell me really? What you telling me
everybody
really?
could have a say.
Yes.
Now, the same thing what happened with Digdal and Burnham will
Yes.
happen.
Yes.
Nobody in that scene, none of y'all in that scene,
Okay.
with what will happen now.
What you mean say everything on the scene?
PPP do their own thing, APNO do their own thing, and y'all want to join up with him. Y'all could have had
It's a
y'all own
coalition. It's a coalition.
Oh, the
No, no, we're not China,
the
it's a
system
coalition,
is
yeah.
such
The
you couldn't,
system
you
say like-
couldn't
say
do
like that.
the
But
system.
what
Yeah.
he's saying that
Y'all could have had y'all own seat and had say.
Okay.
If y'all who spile up everything in the country now.
Oh,
No,
thank
no,
you.
no.
Yeah, no. Thank you very much.
He
what
wanted
he's-
he wanted PPP to
Yeah,
win.
yes, he got people. Yes, and I know that. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir, let me hear you got this quick.
No, obviously,
Make a point, yeah.
as I said, he wanted the
Yeah.
PPP to win
PPP
because
to win.
you couldn't just you had to coalesce before
yes.
Yeah.
under the system
Yeah.
that we had, you know.
That is
Call
true.
you need. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Why these people complain?
Well-
And this man was an area there, but William got to job to do. One job he must do. And take out somebody else. Just complain, go not there, go this. Let's blast with everything, man, and let's blast it, come run.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Rahman, what's some of your view?
No,
No, let me just touch on the speed with the assault me. The police was there and the army was there during that time.
What I'm saying, Mr. Sharma,
Yes.
is this.
Don't cut me. You got to answer my question.
Yes, I'm answering
Yeah.
the question. The
Yeah.
issue is that
Yes.
you have to take out a civil action against those perpetrators. And in the process of doing that, we're talking here about justice. In the process of doing that, the individuals who are responsible for giving the instruction,
Yes.
the political apparatus,
Yes.
Jagdeo and his henchmen,
That's right.
that they must be personally liable,
Yes.
so that others who are elected
Yeah.
in government, like this year, they will then understand that you can't take the law into your hands.
Yes, right.
What the gentleman is saying, and
Yeah.
I want to correct him also,
Yes.
Mr. Granger is not the court.
That's right.
He is not the judge.
Yeah.
The laws are there. and all-
Desmond told me that one time.
Yes.
He's not in court.
He's not the court.
That's right.
You see, they
Remember
want
Desmond tell me
they
that?
want
Yes.
Mr. Granger
Yes.
to act
Yes.
like Mr. Jagdeo.
Jagdeo.
But he's not going to do that
Yes.
because he understands
Yes.
that the laws are made and he has to uphold the law and be seen to be upholding the law. And that's what he's doing. That is why the SARA legislation needs to go to the Parliament, and Basil Williams
Yes.
need to do that as quickly as possible, because all thousands of callers like that will
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
to say you all wasted our money
Yes.
to do these forensic audits, and you're not putting these people on trial.
Okay. Colin, hello?
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Sharma.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to Mrs. Sankey. Good afternoon, Mr.
Okay.
Rahman.
Good
Thank you, sir.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Rahman,
Yes, sir.
you know that ExxonMobil find out in Demerara River now.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, more oil. Yes, yeah, plenty oil.
And I got iron now.
Yes.
Mr. Sharma have a son who used to be with the PPP. He's
Yes.
going to go get that job now.
Yeah.
Mr. Sharma, remember your son who used to be with the PPP, who used to work for the oil company?
No, I never work with the oil company. He is-
Work with energy.
Energy agency.
Energy
Ener-
agency,
energy
not the company. He's not a company.
Not Gaia.
Energy-
Not Gaia, not company. He's wrong.
For the company.
What
No,
you
no,
say
no,
is
no.
wrong. What you say is wrong.
The energy.
Energy.
I have to say about that.
No.
What you got to say about what?
Say about what? She
Say
don't
about
understand
what?
what he's saying. He's energy man.
Yeah, energy.
No, no.
Not company. He's not
What-
company.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
point is,
Yes.
that all these things are investigated.
Call you here. Hello?
Oh,
Yeah.
good evening.
Good evening.
I have one question.
Yes.
Looking for oil can
Okay. Good question.
can it create earthquake as well?
Yeah, that's true.
That's
What?
all.
Create earthquake, yes.
There's a danger.
Yeah, danger, that's right.
If they don't go
If
about
you
the
are-
work
if
in
you
the
are
right way,
not level,
it could.
this can
Yeah,
cause
certain
that.
certain.
Well, Mr. Sharma, everything in this world got
Yeah.
problems.
Earthquake, yeah.
No.
Everything-
It's how you go about it too.
Yeah,
and-
yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
You know-
I believe you won't have that kind of problem
No,
because
they-
ExxonMobil is one of the best drilling company in the world, the biggest and the best.
But they're speaking about areas that have been affected where they had oil exploration and so on.
Right,
A survey was carried out, and you have to go
It
about
is-
it right
it
because
is
it can
true.
lead to these things
Rahman,
happening.
when I tell you, when the oil start reduce, the organ collapse.
Yeah, it will contract.
Yeah, contract, that's right.
And
That's what the gentleman is saying,
and
talking
it's
about.
likely to happen.
Yeah.
No, I'm not disputing.
So
what
we
you're
have to
saying.
guard
I'm
against that.
saying it's likely
Yeah.
to happen,
Yes.
and it's good that he's
Yeah.
raised the point,
Yes.
so that those who are elected and in positions of authority, like Mr. Trotman,
Yeah.
can put things in place to ensure
Yeah. Yeah,
the
we-
safety of our
Okay.
country. and the
We
safety of
mentioned
our
this
people.
before in a previous program. We
Yes.
mentioned this before.
Okay. Call you near. Go ahead, please. Hello? Hello, call you near. Hello?
Hello,
Yes?
Mr. Sharma.
Yes.
Now, when Fox Burnham nationalized all the heights of this country,
The economy.
The economy.
Yeah.
the Jagan is the person who ran to his assistance and supported it.
True.
Supported it. Yes.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Now, here we have a man who is fighting for a third term and has come and told this nation that he and his party stole from the nation and killed from the nation
Who did that?
and all these things.
Yeah.
And then the next thing now is saying
Yes.
that
Okay.
people
Okay.
in this country
Yes.
are going to
Yes.
what they're going to do with Mr. Jagan's condition.
Yes.
They're going to what? Jeopardize some nonsensical war.
I can't recall that. What you saying? Yes.
And the next thing, they're fighting for things that they know they're
Who are fighting? Who are fighting? Who are fighting?
PPP.
The PPP,
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
they're sabotaging this government.
Okay.
Look at 5 million or 6 million.
Okay.
Where they touch, tear up the safe. That is a sabotage. Look at
Wait. No. One correction. What are we talking? Hold on.
I don't understand what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
What you said just now? Repeat.
the safe was sabotaged. The
Which safe?
was-
Tell me which safe. Tell me. I don't understand.
NIS, the
NIS.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
NIS.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
The Clico
Yes,
debacle.
It's a sabotage.
Yes.
And
The
the
next-
Bobby-
How you know that? How you know you sabotage?
No money go there yesterday.
No. How you know? What